In this video, I'm going to share with you a GEO Audit, Generative Engine Optimization of the brand Tesla. So Tesla, you probably know it. They are known for electric vehicles. They don't do only electric vehicles. They also do solar panels and a couple other things. What we will do in this video, I will show you precisely how to do a GEO audit, a Generative Engine Audit, which means understanding how Tesla is positioned on ChatGPT. Let's start the video. If you don't know me, I'm Luca, I'm the founder of query.co. We are a generative engine optimization tool. We help brands and agencies to rank better on LLM like ChatGPT, Perplexity, AI Overview, and many other options. So in this video, I will obviously use Query to do a generative engine audit of the brand Tesla. To save some time, I added the brand Tesla, and basically what we do at Query is that we choose several topics. So in this case, I choose different topics. I can see them here. I decided to choose the topic of electric cars for family. Buy electric car, we will talk a lot about this because there are some interesting things that Tesla did that you can use for your brand or for the brand of your clients if you are an agency. And I'll also share solar energy solutions. These are the different topics that I added. Basically, the way it works at Query is that you add topic and Query generates prompts that are related to this topic. And all the prompts, they are ranked by intention. And we have three intention. We have top funnel. This, if you do SEO, you probably know it. Top funnel is simply an intention where people are searching for information. They are not ready to buy. Middle funnel and bottom funnel. Bottom funnel is when people are really almost ready to buy. So let's look at the prompt that were added automatically. Basically, to add prompts on Query, we have a sort of algorithm that will give you prompts that are related to what people might search. So basically here, I started with bottom funnel and I'll choose the topic buy electric car, buy an electric car, obviously. And here we can see that there is one prompt that was added. What is the process to buy an electric car online versus in person? I could also search the prompt here. So I'll search for electric car. I need to remove all this up. There we go. Because basically what we always advise our clients to do, and if you are an agency, that's what you should do for your client, is doing it with Query automatically, getting the questions, but afterwards thinking a little bit about the question and what you could add. So for example, in this case, if I'm Tesla, obviously the question I want to ask is what is the best electric car? So let's see if it was added, what is the best electric car. So it's not added. So basically what I will do is simply add prompt, manual entry, what is the best electric car? Electric car, there we go. The keyword is, this is the topic, I will add buy electric car. And this is a bottom funnel question that I will add to list, and this will be generated now automatically in Query. Just need to click here. So that's about the prompt. And basically the first thing we get when we get to Query is getting this overview of the brand where we can really audit Tesla. And that's what I will show you now. And after that, I will show you how to rank better on LLM thanks to the sources the competitor mentioned and the content strategy that you can create. Let's continue. Something you really have to understand if you are trying to optimize the position of a brand in an LLM, whether for your client, if you're an agency, whether for your brand, whatever, you need to understand that people use LLMs to understand better and choose what they have to choose. Like now I know that I need an electric car, so basically I go to ChatGPT and I think what is the best electric car, or I will be more precise. So that's why long tail is very important in LLMs. For example, I could say I'm a family, we have 2 kids and I'm looking for an electric car. I need every week to do 100 kilometers per day, so I need something that's reliable. And basically, this is what we get for Tesla. When you get to Query, we get this overview. So the first thing is that we get brand mention visibility. So here, Tesla is very strong. This is a strong score in Query. So basically, they are quoted in 75% of the questions that were added here, of the prompt that were added here. But they are not good as source citation visibility. Just to be a bit more precise, in LLM, contrary to Google where you have 10 blue links, in LLM it's a bit different. Either you mentioned as a brand, like for example, someone asks, what is the best electric car? ChatGPT answers, Tesla is the best electric car, but you can also be mentioned as a source. And ChatGPT says, this is the source I used, basically. And here, Tesla, probably because they don't have a content strategy, is not cited as a source, even though here we added only 50 prompts. What I advise in general when I work with with our agency data client, is to add at least 100 prompts for a big brand like Tesla. If you are a little brand, like last week, we had a client. Basically, he has mountains in Switzerland, and is handling the marketing of these mountains. In his case, 20 prompt might be enough, because it's a very little business compared to Tesla. It's not a business; it's a niche business. Let's say it like that. But anyway, let's continue. What we can have here, I really love to use this table, is that we have the top competitor performance. And basically here, we can see by topic. So for example, I see that for the topic buy electric car, Tesla is the most mentioned around the prompt that we added here. Here we also have the sentiment. Here the sentiment is not good. Sentiment is a march of on 100, and here Tesla has 12 out of 100, which means that Tesla is not always quoted as a good electric car brand. Sometimes they are critic. And this is what I will show you how to discover after that. We have also other topic, because Tesla, they sell electric solar energy solution. They sell solar panel for homes. And you see that for solar panel for homes, they are not mentioned a lot, in this case, here I see only 3 mentioned. It's because I added only 50 prompts. My first advice would be to be a little bit more granular and add more prompts about this topic. I added only GPT for all mini. We have Perplexity, we have AI Overview, we have many other providers, but in this case, I wanted to show you only on GPT. Other things here, we have the top sources impact. It's the sources that were used by LLM. So here, for example, I can see buy electric cars, and I see that Wikipedia was the most used source. And the second one is kbb.com. kbb.com, I think it's a blog about cars, so obviously it was used. It's not a big surprise. And actually, we can be really more granular on this using the citation source here. So let's say, for example, I am Tesla, and I think that I'm not mentioned enough in the topic of solar panels for home. What I can see is that the sources that are the most used is here, Panasonic. So for example, I see that Panasonic, I will copy paste and put it here. I see that they have an article. So here it's a competitor that has an article, ventilation and indoor quality, with a lot of articles. And this is something that Tesla doesn't have on his blog. And here the content strategy can be oriented to have more success on LLM. Second thing to have more success on LLM is looking at this kind of blog. For example, here, nanpower.com, they created a content that is what is the best solar energy choice for home. We will open this, and here we will double check, but I think Tesla is probably not mentioned in this, installation method, energy storage solution. Tesla is not really mentioned in here, so that's also one strategy that I would do, is basically I would contact this blog and try to work with them to be mentioned in their blog. And that's a very good strategy that works very well on LLM. So basically on LLM, you have today, as of today, 2 big strategies. The first one is created content like top electric car. Have this on your blog. It's not only external, it's also on your blog, so that LLM can come to your blog and use it. And by the way, I'll do a video on this about a method that I call the safe method. Please subscribe and you will get the video very soon. Second thing, last but not least, you have also here the backlink opportunities. And here, basically, what you can see is that you can have the different priorities. And for example, in this case, we recommend Tesla to be present on this blog, ecowatch.com. So we are very granular on this, and we help brands do this. Have a look at Query. You have 100 credits for free to test this, and I'll come back soon if you want. Meanwhile, subscribe so that you get the next video, one video per week, to help brands and agencies to rank better on LLM. And also, please note that we have 2 other audits that we did. One is about tally.so, a free form builder. They're very good at LLM. They got 10% of new sign up. They went from 2 million to 3 million ARR thanks to LLMs. So they are very strong. Have a look at this video. Talk soon. Ciao, ciao.